Hello, welcome, my name is Axel K, and today we're revisiting an old deck from Forged in the Barrens, Deathrattle Demon Hunter. I think that this deck is a total sleeper. It's great against both mages and warlocks. You have the opportunity to go really aggressive with cards like a Corrupted Felsteel Executioner and Illidary Inquisitor. Deathrattle Demon Hunter is a board-based deck that's all about using cards like Razorboar, Razorfang Beastmaster, and Deathspeaker Blackthorn to cheat out your other Deathrattle minions. For your mulligan, you want to go for Tuskpiercer, Razorboar, Far Watchpost, Razorfang Beastmaster, and Deathspeaker Blackthorn. If you're up against something greedy like a mage or a warlock, you should always keep a Felsteel Executioner, but make sure to corrupt it before you play it. And of course, you can always keep a Skull of Gul'dan if it's the leftmost card in your hand. The deck is pretty simple: build a sticky board and then just win with minion pressure and big cards like Blackthorn and Illidary Inquisitor. However, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Illidary Studies is a very powerful card. As always, you can keep it to turn 6 and then try to hit a skull. But other great cards to find in this meta are Glide and Star Student Stellina. They're both great to play if you know that your opponent has a quest reward in the hand. There's a strong combo that takes place over 3 turns that you should know about. It's rare, but it does happen from time to time. You need a Felsteel Executioner, Raging Felscreamer, and an Illidary Inquisitor in your hand. Then you play the Raging Felscreamer on 4, corrupt the Executioner, then play it on 5 and hit face. And then you play the Inquisitor on turn 6 and punch face for 12 damage. This will deal a total of 16 damage in just a couple of turns. You want to make sure that you have one of your weapons equipped before you play an Illidary Inquisitor, so try to hold on to one weapon charge if you have the opportunity. But of course, you can always save the coin and play the Inquisitor with a hero power. And last but not least, prioritize playing your Blackthorn on curve and just win on turn 7. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think that this is a great deck to play right now, especially if you're struggling with Dust, since most people already own the cards. The support has just been amazing lately, so I just wanted to welcome all of the new people, and I also wanted to thank all the long-time subs for all the likes and the comments. It always makes my day. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. So I think that this Deathrattle Demon Hunter is probably the biggest sleeper in the meta. It's really good. It's good at beating up on warlocks and mages, and I get the question a lot like, which deck should I craft? But I think that you could dust off some of your old Barrens decks and take them for a spin. That is what I've been doing. I think this is good. I'm gonna try out Clown Druid soon again. I believe in that. So I want to keep the Cult Neophyte, but I don't want to play it on 2. So the most efficient ways that I have found of like beating warlocks is trying to get Cult Neophyte to play it on turn 3. So he can't go, what is it called, like Soul Rend. So we don't have a turn 1 play. We could go Illidary Studies, but we're not gonna do anything with it. So I'm just gonna punch here. Hopefully I will get something for turn 2, but we can also like use the Cult Neophyte to just protect our board. So what's so nice about Warlocks is that you kind of know what you're gonna do. On turn 1 they quest, on turn 2 they tap, turn 3 they backfire, turn 4 they Soul Rend. So you can kind of do what you can to prevent that. So I still don't really want to play the Neophyte here. I think drawing is better here. Let's go for it. That's good, a watch post. Yes, we got the Felsteel Executioner. Really good, really good. So, I really want to corrupt this now. He might run the Viper, but if he does, he does, right? So I'm thinking that I really want to corrupt this, but I don't think I have to do it on 4. Oh wow, he's drawing a lot. That's good. We're getting the pig. Pig is gonna give us free stuff. Far Watch Post might bait out removal. I think we're going... I kinda wanna go Far Watch Post. He's gonna have to answer it. We go Far Watch Post, make sure to clear this. So now he kind of needs to throw removal, which might be healing into this one. But I think we want to go a little quicker now. So if I have the opportunity, I'm just going Renowned Performer next turn. I think you want to be a little more aggressive than me this game. Maybe I should have played the Neophyte on 2. I was kind of banking on me finding an answer. Or like finding cards before that. Oh, now we can actually play this to corrupt the Executioner. And now he's gonna start taking a ton of damage. Like this, 4 times 3 is 12. It's a lot of damage. Alright, good. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. Now I play this, and he could steal Soul Rend if I play Cult Neophyte here. So I think we're just going Razor Boar. Actually, I think he wants to draw. Soul Rend clears off everything. My board isn't sticky, we just hit him in the face. That's why. So if I had something else, like if this hadn't already died and it was gonna pull out another minion, then I probably would have played the Cult Neophyte. But since this board isn't sticky enough, it's not worth it. So let's see. Hey, let's say he Soul Rends now. Then you know, I'm still getting like I'm getting out. I think this one, right? But we have so much damage. Like both the Felsteel Executioners is gonna deal 24 damage to this guy. So we might just win because we have this card. It's a possibility, but we don't want him to start healing, and we don't want to see those what are they called? Like the Baron's scavengers. Not yet. So I think he's setting up for a Soul Rend here. So what we could do is we could clear his board just to make sure that he doesn't shed so much with his Rend. We could do that, but I also kind of want to deal face damage. So we want to make sure to... So what's really important here is that we corrupt this and equip it on our next turn. Because on turn 8 we're playing the Inquisitor. We're going to run it into a Baron Scavenger. But we're going to have to hope that he doesn't have both. That's the thing. So we could either try to prevent him from drawing too much with the Soul Rend, or we could make it, or we can try to increase like the chances of him, burning too many cards, right? And I'm gonna go wide here. Might be stupid, but I just want to take a big chance here. Like a big risk. But at least we can kill this off. So if he rends me here, then he might burn like a Scavenger. Because we don't want to see 2 Scavengers. And it just feels unlikely that he has both. Next turn we punching him for 4 with this. Okay. We might just see a ton of healing though. But we corrupted the Executioner, which is really important. I think it's kind of hard to play around Warlock stuff because they have so much draw. But maybe like doesn't have anything and he just concedes. So I've been having a ton of success with this against Warlocks and Mages. Ah, there we go. Yes, we even got the Warlock and we had a slow start, right? This deck is super powerful because of one card, Felsteel Executioner. Alright, I think this is a difficult one. I've been up against a ton of Elemental Shamans that I've been doing kind of good against. I don't remember stuff from the Barons, like what matchups were good. So I want to keep the Blackthorn because it's just play it on 7 and win. Skull of Gul'dan is nice because it's movable to the left, but we're never moving it if we're keeping the Blackthorn. And Skull of Gul'dan can sometimes be a little slow, but I feel like this is a really good starting hand. Like we get a ton of pigs. So it's like the Pierces and the Razor Boar synergizes so well with each other. Because you play the Tusk Piercer on 1 and you always hit, so you can draw on 2. And hopefully you can get something like Devouring Ectoplasm, so it can get ripped out by the boar, right? Now, it's good that I got one, but I'm still taking it. Like, I just want a big hand. This replaces itself on turn 2, which is super good. With another card, of course, not another weapon. And let's see. Now this is some sort of elemental build, I think. Interesting. Lots of development in Shaman. Let's just go for it. Is there any reason why I should hit first? I can get another pig, but you know, I could have just hit first, I guess. Or like, I could have just hit first and done it, but I don't know. I just wanted to overthink it. Sometimes it's good to check with yourself, even though I've played this deck for like 100 games today. No, actually not 100, but I played it for 57 games today. Okay, get me an ectoplasm. Nah. Bummer. This is a real life Murloc. I'm gonna whip him. Now it's gonna be interesting to see what this is. Now I wish that I ran Fell Rattler. That would be so good. Man, I wish I could curve out to kill these. I'm thinking that this might be one of those cards that Shadow Priest runs. So I'm just taking a trade. I guess I could have gone on this one, but I don't think it's gonna matter. So, my plan here is to just survive until 7 and then play the win game card. And then we're good. Okay. I wonder if he's gonna throw in whatever like this into whatever I'm getting. Such a bad card to get, the Swift Adventure. He can't draw a weapon, like he's just out of steam. I think we just won here. And we're just squeezing this for value. And as I said, as long as we are just chilling, as long as we're surviving until 7, then we're fine. Because our hand is pretty bad. Like, against one of these decks, you don't want to see these many Inquisitors. I think he's gonna have to switch on the aggression and just go face here. But next turn, I guess I could just trade and trade. Hopefully that's not a taunt. Good. Oh, now I can trade this, though. Good for him. Okay. That's good. I mean, it's a minion. We don't want to trade it. And I think we have to go the boring way and just trade this. But the good thing is that our peddler is so sticky that if he kills it, it's just gonna rip out another one. And then we just have to survive for one more turn. Like, he has 3 cards. He has 2 minions, 1 card on hand. He's not dealing 28 damage in 2 turns. It's literally impossible. And we just keep getting good stuff. I wish I could kill this, but I can't. I think I'm just gonna let it stick. No, actually, we're killing this with the peddler, because we're just removing the board, and then he can concede, and then we get a quick W. Because next turn we just Blackthorn. Ugh, vicious bullying. You don't want to try to have fun when you're playing. I'm telling you. Because then you're gonna run into Deathrattle Demon Hunter. Who dares oppose Mr. Stormrage? Mr. Stormrage is Illidan, by the way. That's his last name. Most people probably knew that. Or? Hunter. We want to be kind of quick on board, but the watch post is never... Like, the watch post is never bad. But I think we want to take care of his board as quickly as possible. We don't run those Fell Rattlers. So I think I'm actually gonna throw it away. It's good if it sticks. It's gonna force him to trade into it, but I think I wanna kind of... I don't know, I wanna get something like this, right? My hand is just gonna play itself. We go Tusk Piercer, and then we chill. We actually might wanna hit his minions with this, but I also kinda wanna draw a card. I'm hitting his face. I feel like that's something that has been working. So he's not quest, right? Because he mulliganed. Like, he mulliganed away everything. It's gonna be face. I love Face Hunter. It's great. It's cool. It's underplayed, I think. I've hit legend 2 times in a row with it now. This is gonna deal a ton of damage to me, but there's nothing else we can do. Plus, I'm kind of getting healed, right? This pig is probably gonna rip out... now it might not rip out this one, but it is what it is. So we want to make sure that we play on curve next turn. So we can go Watchtower plus Razorboard next turn. Hopefully it doesn't rip out our Razorboard. That's like the worst possible thing that could happen here, I guess. Because as I said, we just want to curve out. So we could go Razorboard, I guess, and we could go Claw. But I don't think so. I really want to kill this. Or we could go Far Watch Post, Claw, trade Razorboard, get something big. I really want to remove this. I think that might be the way. We could also go Razorboard. So we kind of have to decide before we trade. But if I go Razorboard here, this will get something good, right? So we go Razorboard. And now we trade into this boy. We could trade into the Wilpertingers. They might get strong, but I think we're trading into this. Just want to save that damage. Okay, I wish that this would have been the Cultist, but our other Razorboard might rip out the Cultist, so I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be alright. Next turn we probably just want to go the Peddler then. It's hard to get this Watchtower down, but if we get him to a spot where he doesn't really have any... like where he doesn't really have any weapons, or like any cards. Oh, that's explosive, so we know that. So he's just removing 2 of them, that's totally fine. Now we have the opportunity to develop. Let's just go for it. And this gets out super good. We could get the Watch Post, but I don't like how off curve it is. We could actually go Watch Post, we could trade the Peddler. And then we could Demon Claws. I think it's so good because this is gonna have... he's gonna have to remove this with a spell. Which means that a spell isn't going face. And then we have some healing on top of that. Oh good, and we get the Tusk Piercers. Okay. This worked out super good. Now we get to draw because our hand is so small. Which is really, like, we kind of needed that. So this could still go either way, even though it's looking like really good for us. We want to take this off the board before it can do something big. Oh, now we just wait. Good, now we just wait to win. So we want to draw before we use the Fell Screamer. And we're killing this with our face. We could play the Peddler because it's sticky. So, okay, let's think about it for 1 second, because the Blackthorn can do something really annoying. And it's that the Blackthorn can summon a Peddler. So we want this Peddler to be dead before we play the Blackthorn, and we have 1 turn to do that, so I'm taking it, so that's why we're playing the Peddler. Because we don't want to have one of these out and then get the other one with Blackthorn, and then you don't get the Deathrattle effect. It's just a waste of... it's just a big waste of value, I think. Good, now we can take this with our face. Oh my god. We'll get off the Executioner. You don't necessarily want to turn it into a weapon against a hunter, but I think this guy is done for. So yeah, we just play it slow. I think it was good. I think we got the Far Watch Post at the perfect time. However, since like he's not gonna refuel, so the Watch Post doesn't do as much as we think that it does now, because he's in the position, right, that he has 2 cards. It doesn't matter if his card costs 1 or if it costs 6, right? He's just gonna play one card in 1 turn. Alright, but that's it. That was super easy. All of the games were super easy. Try Deathrattle Demon Hunter, dig it up. I know you have the cards. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.